try and come back when you're famous. I always want the truth, but it's dangerous.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Erica, if this is your first time to my channel, hello. Thank you for stopping by. And if you're already a part of the ES gang, then thank you so much for watching another video. If you haven't already, consider subscribing to my channel. Just go ahead and hit that subscribe button, okay? But yeah, so as you guys can tell by the title, I am going to be doing a Q&A. Y'all, I don't know the last time I did a Q&A on my channel. I don't know. I think the last time I might have done a Q&A on my channel kinda was maybe like years ago, like 3-4 years ago when me and Fred did a video. I wanted to sit down today and film just a very cozy, chill, very relaxed Q&A video, nothing super serious. I've gotten a lot of new subscribers since 3-4 years ago, obviously. So I thought I would just sit down and answer some of you guys' questions and we can just get to know each other, or y'all can get to know me, I guess. So last night I asked y'all to send me some questions on Instagram, and y'all, I got some really good questions. I got some really good questions, y'all. We're just gonna go ahead and jump right in. It's gloomy and like hella rainy and windy outside, so this is the vibe. Like, I'm definitely, like, I'm so here for this like cozy Q&A. So let's go ahead and get into some of you guys' questions. Y'all was being real nosy, okay, but it's all good. So we'll start off with the first one. What made you start YouTube? So I started YouTube because I just saw a need for more Black, not even influencers, because I don't think influencing was a thing, not like it is now, like 4-5 years ago. I just wanted to see more Black women, more women of color in the spotlight for doing great things and achieving great things and having, you know, that family dynamic, and just basically trying to show that people of color, women of color, can be inspirational as well. Like, it doesn't matter if you're white or if you're Latina, like, you can still be inspired by me and I can still be inspired by you. Another reason is because I just wanted to share my life. I just wanted to share my experiences with the world, and even if it touched one person or 2 people or 10 people, I was gonna be happy either way, because that was one more than before, you know. I wanted to be very open and very transparent as far as being an autism mom at the time, and just my life surrounding that journey, because there wasn't anyone on YouTube at the time talking about their kids having autism, or talking about signs, or showing their children and the good days and the bad days as well. So I just wanted to start my channel because I truly just want to be an inspiration. Either you can relate to me being Black, a Black woman, whether you can relate to me being a mom of 4, a stay-at-home mom, a business owner, an autism mom, a twin mom. I feel like I'm pretty relatable. And also, outside of me being a mom, I'm just a fun girl. Like, I'm just a fun girl, period. Like, kids, no kids, I'm a good time. So I feel like I'm just all around a pretty relatable, and I try to think of myself as a very grounded and humble woman. Yeah, so that's why I started my channel. So how long have you and Fred been together? So me and Fred have actually, it's so funny because I actually got a supporter, and she wanted me to like go more into detail a little bit about my relationship, which I don't have an issue with, because I feel like social media is not going to rip my relationship apart and tear my relationship to shreds and make me leave my man. You know what I mean? Like, we know the struggles that we have as a couple, and we work on those every single day. So social media isn't going to impact my relationship to where I feel like I can't show my man, or like my man is going to be not a secret, because there's a difference between being private and being a secret. But Fred is here. He's not going nowhere, baby. So I don't have any issue like talking about my relationship on social media. So a little backstory. So me and Fred have basically been together since about 2008, 2009. It was my junior year in high school. It was a senior year. And yeah, we've been together pretty much off and on. We dated for maybe a few months at the time, and then we broke up and actually just kind of continued to be in this talking stage. Kind of like that because Fred actually went to the military right after high school. He went into the Navy, and he was in the Navy for 4 years. So pretty much during that time we were off, and I was seeing other people, dating other people. I mean, I was single, so I was able to do whatever I wanted to, and he was doing the same. During this whole time, we were like talking, communicating. When he got out of the Navy, it had been a couple of years. We were still keeping in touch here and there, but it had been a couple of years. And that's when I had actually gotten pregnant with MEILANI. We were still in touch though, but I was actually at the time in a relationship with MEILANI's dad. And then I would say like 2015, summer of 2015, we had been talking and like pretty much in a relationship. Like he was spending the night in my apartment. He was around MEILANI a lot and becoming like a very important part of her life as well. And then in November, right before her first birthday, we made it official, and we've been together ever since. So yeah, we've literally been together ever since November. Officially, no breaking up, like nothing like that, since November 2015. How is it being a business owner? Yeah, I am not gonna lie to you guys. I know that we live in a time where people are hyping and encouraging entrepreneurship and owning businesses, and I am all here for that. But entrepreneurship is extremely hard, okay? Outside of getting grants or loans or financing your business yourself, you just really have to stay determined. You have to stay consistent posting, whether that be TikToks, Reels, Instagram. You have to stay consistent with shooting your products. I mean literally breaking down your product in every aspect, like taking pictures, videos of your product in every aspect. If this is your first time to my channel, I own a cosmetic line called MINKS. You just have to be very creative. You have to be very outside of the box on a lot of things, and you have to be determined. You have to be determined, and you have to be consistent, and you have to literally be dedicated to making it work, okay? Because success wasn't built in a day. Being consistent makes things successful. I love being a business owner. I am so in love with MEILANI Minks, and I truly believe in my products, and I truly believe in the cause and the reason why I started the brand to begin with, and I'm never going to stray away from that. So I love entrepreneurship. Is it easy? Absolutely not. Is it worth it? 110%. What's the biggest struggle having a child with autism? Y'all want to make me cry in this video. I'm not gonna cry. I'm gonna try not to cry. But I would say the biggest struggle being an autism mom is just me constantly worrying about her future. It's the mom in me, and it's like the mama bear in me that wants to protect her, obviously, in every aspect. I'm gonna cry. That wants to protect her, that wants to protect MEILANI in every aspect in her life. And I can't help but to think, when she gets older, is she going to be able to drive? Is she going to go to college? Is she going to be able to go out here and get a successful career and be successful in her career path. I know that she's going to face a lot of obstacles in her life that other people won't necessarily, and I also think about it every day. Not only does she have autism, but she's Black and she's going to be a woman, and I feel like all of those things are going to be kind of pit against her, and I only want them to work in her favor. You know, she is such a intelligent little girl. She is literally so smart, you guys. Like, MEILANI teaches me something new every single day. Every single day she's teaching me something she's learned or something she knows, and every single day I'm able to take something away from her, and she's able to teach me something as her mom. And I just think that is the most incredible, most beautiful thing I could ever ask for. I love her so much. Like, I could not imagine my life without her. I wouldn't want her any other way. I want her. I love her. Autism, disability, and all. You know, autism is something that is rapidly growing. Like, statistics have showed, I think it's like 1 in every 4 kids has autism, versus how it was so many years ago. It was just so rare that you would either see someone with autism or hear someone talking about autism. I always tell people, like, even my friends and stuff, like, if you feel like something is wrong, especially you as a mother, you know your child. So if you feel like something is wrong, whether it be just certain play habits aren't really right, or their speech isn't really all the way there, or just certain social skills, like, just look into it. There's no harm in looking into it. What you don't want to do is just be naive about it and let years go by, and then years later they're diagnosed with something and you could have, you know, like, nipped it in the bud then. Like, you know, like, just be proactive about it. That's my advice, and I would say that's my biggest struggle. I know that was like a really long, drawn out one, but I'm very passionate about my baby, okay? He asked, do you want more kids? Clearly you're new here. Because I absolutely do not want new kids. Any more kids. I'm sorry. And, okay. Because I want to be able to say what I want to say. This is my platform. This is my channel. And I don't want anyone to be triggered out there by what I'm going to say. I mean no harm, because I know a lot of women struggle with infertility and wanting babies and getting pregnant. And pregnancy is an amazing and beautiful thing. But please just respect the fact that I am at a point in my life where I have 4 children, you guys. 4 of them. 7, 4, and the twins are what, like 20 months, 21 months or something. I do not want any more children. If we're being completely honest, that is literally one of my worst fears in life, is to ever be pregnant again. Thankfully, I feel like I've done what I needed to do, and I got my tubes tied after I had the twins, but people still get pregnant with their tubes tied. I've heard it before. But you know what? I just pray that God knows what I can handle, and 4 is all that I can handle. Like, I don't even think I have enough love to possibly give another little beautiful blessing. I feel like having the twins was just God's plan, and I'm completely over the moon that he saw me fit enough to be a twin mom, be an autism mom. Like, I'm super, super grateful that he loves me that much, and he sees so much in me that he's giving me these huge blessings. We are done. We have our little tribe, and we are through. Where do you see yourself overall in the next 3 years? Ooh, 3 years. So in 3 years, I definitely see myself that I would have grown so much on YouTube and had so many friends on here and so many subscribers, and that my channel and my content literally would have taken off. That I would literally in 3 years be like the best I have ever been, as far as my career and my business and just my family. Working with all of my favorite brands, baby, you have to manifest it, speak it into existence, okay? As far as MEILANI MINKS, girl, I have so many plans for MEILANI Minks, y'all. Like, y'all are not even ready. But definitely within the next 3 years, I would love to have an office space or like a mini warehouse where I can go and create content and fulfill orders and just have everything taken care of on the back end, and even maybe possibly hiring someone to help me with MEILANI Minks, because baby, by that time we are going to be busy. We are going to be sold out. We are going to be shipping worldwide. Like, I see nothing but amazing things for MEILANI Minks. Also, more so just in my personal life, I would love to be married within the next 3 years. You know, it's like as I get older, yes, I would still love to be married, but at the end of the day, if we were never married, like, I know we're gonna get married, but at the end of the day, if we were never married, I would still be just as happy. You know what I mean? Like, that's my man. I feel like we are more in love and committed to each other than we have ever been in this space in our lives. And I'm just, you know, I'm over the moon. And home ownership is a huge thing that we've been talking about. We've actually been like looking at houses, looking at what's around us, what's on the market around us, and like what things look like, what things are priced as, if we would want to build or if we would just want to move and like renovate. Like, we've actually been discussing these things. I've entered my 30s and I'm just really ready to like boss my life up. You know what I mean? Like, I'm really just ready to be that inner boss girl that I know that I can be, period. So I'm so excited. Okay, so somebody asked me, do you regret moving to Virginia? No, I do not regret moving to Virginia at all. If you guys are new to my channel, I and Fred are actually from Columbia, South Carolina. Hey, the 803, okay, period, okay. But I've had so many good years in Columbia, like so many good years. Fun, clubbing with my friends, out and about, the dating scene. Like, I've had my fair share of Columbia stomping grounds, okay? If I'm being 100% real with y'all, I always knew I just never wanted to raise my family in Columbia. Like, I just did not want to raise my family there. Like, I just always saw more for myself. I wanted more for my kids. And Columbia is not, I'm not down to Columbia at all. I love Columbia. Like, I cannot wait to go back home and do ratchet shit with my friends, period. But just, I don't know, I just wanted my kids to be able to experience more, and I wanted to experience more. I wanted to get that opportunity to my kids. And honestly, guys, if I'm being 100% real, there's no money in Columbia, South Carolina. I don't know what you do, but unless you are doing something literally like top tier out there that is getting you 6 figures, there's no money in Columbia. Like, obviously the job opportunities here in Northern Virginia are blowing Columbia, South Carolina out of the water. So, I mean, for me and Fred personally, it was just like a no-brainer that he would have gotten, you know, this career opportunity. Like, of course we were going to take it. Of course we were. How do you protect your mental health? This is a good question. Y'all, I get so many people that write me all the time. And just be like, you know, just praise me. Like, even on YouTube, like, you're such a good mom. Oh my God. You find the time to do all of this stuff. Like, you're such an inspiration. And those comments, guys, like the way you guys just support me, I guess, is amazing. And it literally touches my heart every single day. Like, sometimes I don't, and sometimes I'm gonna be 100% transparent with y'all. Sometimes I don't always feel as good as I should about myself. Obviously I'm a woman. I have insecurities. I've had 4 children. So I have insecurities all the time about my body. You know, things not looking like how they used to look, okay? But I feel like outside of that, it's understandable. At the end of the day, I try to really stay grounded spiritually. I try to take my fitness very seriously. You guys know last year I lost so much weight. I lost like 30 pounds. Definitely just like working out, I feel like really helps my mental. Staying prayed up, okay? Because at the end of the day, God has the last say. I just have to keep in mind that I know who I am. You know, at the end of the day, I know who Erica is. And people can say whatever they want to say or try to spew out negativity towards me, but I know at the end of the day, I'm doing the best that I can to show growth within myself and to be a better woman, to be a better friend, to be a better mother, to be a better daughter. I know that I'm trying every day to show up as the woman that I want to become. Really like to just take time off. Like, as you guys know, I'm just coming from a break from YouTube. Like, I took a break from YouTube. I've taken a break from MEILANI MINKS to get things in order. Like, I'm not afraid to take those breaks and say I need that time to myself when I'm really feeling like I need that time to myself. Like, if I'm not feeling right mentally, I'm completely okay with just taking a step back, getting things right on my end, and just coming back a better, refreshed version of myself. Just take a step back. Girl, delete the Instagram app, delete the Twitter app, delete the TikTok app for a minute, and come back when you're in a better headspace. Okay, so what are 3 words to describe yourself? I love this. I would say, I mean, if I had to choose 3, girl, I choose so many more, but if I only had to choose 3, I think I would describe myself as loyal, fun-loving, and ambitious. Yes, those are, if I only had to choose 3, I like those 3. What's some advice for having twins? I'm expecting, and I love your bond with your kids. Oh, thank you. That was so sweet. Congratulations to you, Mama. I wish you a healthy, happy, and safe delivery all the way. My biggest advice for having twins is allow them to be individuals. Ugh, yeah, of course my friend Brie will be calling me. They are 2 different kids. They have 2 different personalities, and they're going to grow up in 2 different ways. You know, if one is talking before the other, girl, it's okay. If one's crawling before the other, walking before the other. Like, they're each going to have their own moments. Just don't try so hard to compare them to each other and to, you know, just don't get into all that. And it is going to be hard because you're like, okay, this one's walking, like, she's walking, why isn't she walking? Like, I understand. Just remember that they're 2 completely different kids and they're going to get things at their own pace, okay? In God's timing, and we'll all be okay. Next question. What advice do you have for having a healthy relationship? Ooh, y'all think my relationship is healthy? I love that for us. So I'm playing, y'all. No, my relationship is definitely healthy. Actually, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys. I mean, I haven't had that many relationships, but I've had enough. And Fred is actually the first healthy relationship that I've actually ever been in. Like, and that's not to say the shit has been perfect. Like, girl, we didn't win at it, okay? Like, we've had our struggles. Especially with moving here, I feel like took a toll on us because we only had each other, and Fred had never even lived with a significant other before. I'm the first girlfriend he's ever lived with, so it's an adjustment at the end of the day. And then trying to raise kids, having careers, well, at the time him having his career, and then me being a stay-at-home mom, I felt like there was a shift in power a little bit. Y'all, this is literally me being raw with y'all, like 100% honest with y'all. I felt like at the time it was a shift in power because he was the one going to work, he was the one making all the money, and I just sat home with the kids. It was hard. It was hard for me because I felt like I'm wanting to work, I'm wanting to do this, I'm wanting to do that, and then it's also hard on him because financially everything is on him. And I'm so grateful that we're blessed enough in life to where financially we're good. You know, we're good. You know, we don't struggle to pay our bills. I don't have to call and make a payment arrangement on my light bill no more. Girl, we being real, okay? This is back in 2011, 2012, who wasn't calling to set up that payment arrangement for the light bill? Okay, because I got other shit I got to pay. Okay, I'm behind on this, I'm behind on that, and I got other stuff I'm trying to pay. Like, girl, we being real. We not even about to be fake and phony. Girl, yes, you didn't made that payment arrangement before. Okay, you didn't got that extension. Don't play. Real. I'm so grateful that that's like not our life. I don't have to wake up and worry about how I'm gonna feed my kids. I don't have to wake up and worry about if I can pay my bills on time. I can literally wake up and just go on a shopping spree for my kids and get them new clothes, new shoes. Like, I'm so grateful for those things, that my kids will never have to want for anything, God willing, because I'm always aware that within a blink of an eye, circumstances change all the time, you know? And you may be back to living paycheck to paycheck, or, you know, but I can honestly say, God willing, it's only up from here. God has honestly opened up so many doors for our family. Like, I'm literally like still in shock, like literally pinch me. But God has opened up so many opportunities for me, the kids, Fred. Like, I never want to forget where I came from. I never want to forget how life used to be. I never want to go back to being, you know, the broke, single, struggling mom living paycheck to paycheck and having to get up and go to a job that I absolutely hate because I have to feed my baby. Like, I enjoy being able to run my own business and make money doing that, having a career doing that. I enjoy being able to wake up and create videos for you guys because this is something that I love doing. And having the opportunity to turn this into like a full-time job, like, that's literally still a dream to me. Having a healthy relationship. Wow, I literally got so off topic. Okay, so I feel like basically having a healthy relationship for us, for me and Fred, just means communicating, not keeping our emotions bottled up. But if something's bothering us, it doesn't have to be a fight. It doesn't have to be a full-on brawl. Like, I'm not your enemy. I'm not trying to, you know, disrespect you or belittle you. It's when situations arise that maybe neither one of us will agree with, just talking about it, communicating about it, and actually listening to what the other person has to say. Not just listening so you can have a little catty, smart-ass remark, but actually listening to how your partner feels. Like, men need support. Our black men need support. Our black men need love. They don't, I don't ever want my man to feel like because he's expressing how he feels to me, I'm gonna call him weak, or I'm gonna look at him as he's weak, or, you know, you need to man up, or stop being a punk, or, girl, whatever the girls be out here saying and disrespecting their men, I have heard it all. I'm never going to do that to my man. Like, my man can talk to me about anything and it's going to stay between us because that's what it's supposed to be. Somebody said, do you co-parent? If so, what are some tips? I do not co-parent. Fred has been MEILANI's father figure in her life since MEILANI has been approaching 1. MEILANI is 7 now. MEILANI's real dad, I mean, I'm not going to like bash him because I don't know, I just don't feel the need to. I just feel like, you know that you have a daughter, you know that your daughter has a disability, and that's just that. He may send money from MEILANI, and he may be very consistent with it for maybe like a couple of months, few months, and then he'll just like go ghost. And I won't hear from him, and I'm not reaching out because I have your child. You know, you don't have my child. So that is what it is. Wish him the best. You know, it is what it is. He's not a need. Like, MEILANI, when the time comes, she's going to be able to make that decision for herself. I'm not going to have to hit him against her and tell her all these situations and lies or whatever the case may be. But, you know, it is what it is. What are some of your goals in 2022? Some of my main goals in 2022, y'all, is to travel. Vacation me right now. like yesterday, because I want to do more traveling. Like, I want to travel more. I want to be more on my fitness journey. I have a huge savings goal. I want to save a certain amount of money in 2022. Business goals I want to do. I have, I have stuff going on, I have a lot of goals this year. A lot of business goals. Like I said, I want to travel more. I have financial goals I want to meet. A lot of big things happening in 2022. Any advice for starting a small business? I kind of touched on that earlier. Oh, I like this question. If you had to choose, what's one thing in life you regret? If I had to say I regretted something, it would be not starting my career sooner, not following my dreams sooner, not doing what I loved sooner. Because I was too worried about what people would think. Oh my God, I want to make YouTube videos. Like, what will people think? Like, I was too, embarrassed to make a video of me doing my makeup and post it online for everyone to see. For people who do like me, for people who don't like me to see and judge me and criticize me, for the haters to give their opinion on. Like, I was too insecure about what other people would think that I just allowed it, that I just didn't do it when I really, really wanted to do it. And that's one thing I definitely regret. Not following my dreams sooner, not saying, F everybody who has something to say about it, and just going for it anyways. If you want to do something and you're allowing insecurities about what people will say or think or whatever, just do it. Because I'm telling you, you're going to regret it. Once you do it, you're going to be like, oh my God, I could have did this 3 years ago when I wanted to do it. Just do it. Okay, y'all, this is the last question. It's like a few more questions, but I feel like this is like an extremely long video because I'm talking too much. So the last question is, how do you deal with being a mom of 4? You're an amazing mom, by the way. Thank you. I don't feel like I really deal with it. It's my life. So I feel like, well, okay, I don't want to give y'all no bullshit answer. So I guess I deal with it by, I make sure that I always have my me time. And my me time is like nail day, spa day, shopping day. Like, that's what I consider to be my me time. And I also make sure that I'm taking care of me physically. So making sure I'm staying on top of my fitness goals, making sure that when I look at myself in the mirror, I just love what I see and I love the woman that I see. I feel like that's extremely important. Outside of that though, y'all, like I don't really know how I would say I deal with it. I couldn't imagine my life without MEILANI. I couldn't imagine my life without NYLAH, and I couldn't imagine my life without Phoenix and PHOX. So it is what it is. I feel like no matter what, like, we just all have fun together. Like, we have fun, we act silly, like me and Fred, and playing around with them. And I feel like it's just so amazing just watching everybody grow up every single day. Like, especially the twins, they're doing like new things every single day. The girls are in school, they're learning new stuff all the time. And I truly, truly feel like God put them in my life because they're going to make a difference in this world. I have to be the best woman and the best mom I can be so that I can therefore channel that energy into them and give them that positivity, give them that reassurance, give them that motivation that they need in this world to just go out here and do great things. So that's all the questions that I really have time to answer. I don't want this to be like an hour-long video because y'all know I just be running my little mouth. That concludes this little cozy Q&A. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for everybody who sent in questions to my Instagram. That's it for this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the Q&A. And go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well if you have not already, okay? And while you're here, you should just go ahead and check out some of my other videos. You know, look around, watch some more, okay? Join the ES gang, okay? I love you guys. Thank you so much for all your support, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, y'all.